Hi my dear kids, welcome to our channel Easy Learn Funny Learn. In this video, we are going to see Chapter 7, Our Environment from MTG NSO Workbook Class 4. So please, before proceeding, please subscribe our channel, okay? In this chapter, the skills covered are atmosphere and composition of air, air pollution, water cycle, water pollution, purification of water, soil pollution and erosion, conservation of environment. Okay. So, evaporation means already we saw it in previous chapter. Okay. So, evaporation is the process of changing water into water vapor on heating. So, condensation. This process changes water vapor into water droplets on cooling. Precipitation. By this process, water falls on the earth as rain, hail, snow, etc. Then we are going to see types of soil. Okay, there are 3 types of soil: sandy soil, clayey soil, loamy soil. Sandy soils does not hold enough water. It has more air spaces. It is found in seashores and in desert regions. Okay. Clayey soil, it is very fine and sticky. It can hold lots of water, okay, because it has little air space. It is found in many places except desert and hilltops. Loamy soil, actually it is best soil for plant growth. It contains air, water and humus, okay. Then purification of water. Boiling. Actually in home we are using boiling method for purifying water, okay. Boiling means at high temperature the germs present in water gets cooled and water becomes fit for drinking after it cools. Chlorination. This process is generally used for purifying water in swimming pool, etc. It includes use of chlorine tablet to clean the impure water. It kills the germs. Filtration. It is the process to sieve or separate insoluble and suspended impurities from water. Water is passed through filter and clean water is collected separately. Sedimentation and decantation. Sedimentation is allowing water to stand in a container for few hours or let the heavier impurities settle. Decantation is a process by which clear water is poured out gently without disturbing the settled impurities. Okay. Next, components of soil and soil erosion. The action of flowing water and blowing wind wears away the soil particles from the surface of the earth or takes the soil from one place to another. This process is called soil erosion. Okay, we can prevent soil erosion by planting more trees because root of the plant will hold the soil. Okay, the components of soil are humus, it is the top layer of the soil. Next, clay, sand, stone. Okay, pollution. The main kinds of environmental pollution are air pollution, water pollution, soil pollution and noise pollution. Next, atmosphere and composition of air. Air is present all around us. The blanket of air that surrounds the earth is called atmosphere. Air contains 78% of nitrogen, 21% of oxygen, and other gases 1%. Conservation of environment. Okay, forests are a means of conservation of environment. They reduce soil erosion by holding soil, improve air quality by releasing oxygen, and cause rain. Okay, come, let's see the practice questions. First one. A sea breeze blows when the air above land is dashed and the air above sea is dashed. Option A, colder, warmer. B, warmer, lighter. C, heavier, colder. D, warmer, colder. Actually, breeze means colder. Okay, breeze means colder. So, a sea breeze means the air above sea is colder. Okay, in land breeze, the air above land is colder. Okay, so in sea breeze, the air above sea is colder and air above land is warmer. In land breeze, the air above land is colder and air above sea is warmer. Vice versa. Okay, reverse. So, a sea breeze blows when the air above land is warmer and air above sea is colder. Option D. Okay. Second one. The process of water cycle that helps to fill well and sometimes leads to floods is also responsible for option A, drying of cloths, B, water loss from plant leaves, C, snowfall in colder areas, D, formation of dewdrops. Actually, the three processes of water cycle in sequence are evaporation, then condensation, and then precipitation. Precipitation is responsible for refilling well and excess of rain causes flood. Okay, it is also responsible for snowfall in colder areas. So, the process of water cycle that helps to fill well and sometimes leads to flood is also responsible for snowfall in colder areas. Option C is the correct answer. Third one. Unscramble the given option and select the one that is not cause for soil erosion. So, on unscrambling, option A, ploughing, option B, afforestation, C, deforestation, D, overgrazing. Okay, D, overgrazing. So, we know cause for soil erosion is deforestation, overgrazing, and then ploughing. Okay, cause for soil erosion is ploughing, deforestation, and overgrazing. So, the one that is not a cause for soil erosion is afforestation. Afforestation means planting of trees. Okay, afforestation, option B. Fourth one. Select the option that arranges the major gases in air in decreasing order of their percentage. Option A, oxygen less than nitrogen less than carbon dioxide. Nitrogen less than oxygen less than carbon dioxide. Option C, nitrogen greater than oxygen greater than carbon dioxide. Option D, carbon dioxide greater than nitrogen and greater than oxygen. So, we know, okay, air is a mixture of various gases. It contains 78% nitrogen, 78% nitrogen, 21% oxygen and 0.03% carbon dioxide. So, option C, nitrogen is greater than oxygen, oxygen greater than carbon dioxide. Option C is the correct answer. Fifth one. The given activity shows that option A, air consumes space, B, air rises up on getting warm, C, air is needed for burning, D, air has pressure. So the above given activity shows that air is needed for burning. We need oxygen for burning. So option C is the correct answer. Sixth one. Select the incorrect statement from the following. The dark color humus found in topmost layer of soil makes the soil fertile. It is the correct statement. Okay. Option B. Afforestation protects the soil from erosion. Yes, correct statement. C. Chemical fertilizers are less harmful than organic manures. It is incorrect statement because chemical fertilizers are more harmful than organic manures. Okay. D. Overgrazing is one of the causes of soil erosion. This statement also correct. Okay. So the incorrect statement from the following is option C. Okay. Chemical fertilizers are less harmful than organic manures. Seventh one. Dash leads to pollution of water. A. Throwing untreated industrial waste in water bodies. B. Reducing the use of fossil fuels. C. Carbon dioxide released in respiration by animals. D. Avoiding washing and cleaning of animals in water bodies. So, throwing untreated industrial waste in water bodies leads to pollution of water. So, option A is the correct answer. Okay. Eighth one. Examine the experiment as shown in the given figure. 500 ml of water in flask X is heated until it is completely evaporated. So the amount of water collected in flask Y will be about dash. A 300 ml, B 450 ml, C 400 ml, D 500 ml. So 500 ml of water in flask X when heated evaporates and turns into vapors. This vapor condenses in flask Y. Okay, this vapor condenses in flask Y to form water again. So the amount of water collected in flask Y will be about 500 ml. Okay, if we heat 500 ml of water, then we will get 500 ml of condensed water. Okay, so option D is the correct answer. Okay. Ninth, match column 1 with column 2. Select the correct option. Column 1, causes of soil erosion. Column 2, method of soil conservation. Column 1, running water carries the topsoil with it. B, strong winds blow away humus-rich topsoil. C, indiscriminate cutting of trees. Column 2, embankments. 2, windbreaks. 3, afforestation. 4, terrace forming. Okay. So, running water carries topsoil with it, and the method of soil conservation is embankments. So, A, 1, and also terrace forming. Okay, terrace forming also prevents running water carries topsoil with it. So, A, 1, 4. Okay, 1, 4. B, strong winds blow away humus-rich topsoil, and the method of soil conservation is windbreaks. Okay, so B 2. indiscriminate cutting of trees, afforestation. So C 3. So option D is the correct answer. Option D is the correct answer. 10th one. Which of the following is the best method of purification of muddy water? A. Decantation. B. Filtering through strainer. C. Filtering through filter paper. D. None of these. Actually, filtering through filter paper is the best method of purification of muddy water. So, option C is the correct answer. Okay. 11th one. Charu continued to heat 100 ml of pure water for 5 minutes till it reached its boiling point. Which of the following figure shows the result at the end of her experiment? So, the boiling point is 100 degrees Celsius. So, when it reaches the boiling point, some amount of water will change into water vapor. So, the amount of water will be reduced, okay? So, by considering this fact, so option B is the correct answer, okay? Because in option A, same 100 ml water is there. So, it is not possible. In C, 110 degrees Celsius. No, the boiling point is 100 degrees Celsius, okay? D also same thing. The boiling point they mentioned as 110. So, option B, 100 degrees Celsius, 65 ml water is there. Remaining water is evaporated as water vapor, okay? 12th one. Whenever we use air conditioners, refrigerator, etc., we send P gases into the air. Which of these is a P gas? A. CNG, B. CFC, C. Oxygen, D. Nitrogen. So, whenever we use air conditioner, refrigerator, etc., we send CFC gases into the air. Okay, CFC gases. So, option B is the correct answer. 13th. Which of the following will help to reduce air pollution? A. Using CNG transport rather than petrol diesel transport. So, it's the correct statement. B. Getting vehicles checked for pollution. Yes, this is also correct statement. C. Using public transport instead of private vehicles. Yes, this is also correct statement. So, the correct option is all of these. D. All of these. Okay. 14th. A scientist observed a sudden increase in the number of algae in a lake over a few days. The reason behind it could be that A. Water cycle in the area got imbalanced. B. Electronic waste were being dumped in a nearby area. C. A factory with heavy smoke discharge has been established nearby. D. Heavy amount of chemical fertilizers were being used in a nearby field. Okay. So, chemical fertilizers are rich in nitrogen and phosphorus. When they are used in crop field in excess amount, they may wash into a nearby water bodies with runoff water. Okay. This increases nitrogenous content of water body, which increases in the number of algae. So, for 14th question, the correct option is option D. Heavy amount of chemical fertilizers were being used in nearby field. Okay. 15th. The change in the number of water plants in 4 ponds L, M, N and O over 4 months is shown in the graph. which pond is the most polluted? Okay. So actually they gave graph at month versus number of water plants. If the pond is most polluted means the number of water plant in the pond will be highly reduced, okay, will keep on reducing. So by considering this fact, pond O, the number of water plants in the pond O is minimum, okay. So option D is the correct answer. L, in pond L there are more number of water plants, so it is less polluted, and pond O is highly polluted, okay. So next section is achiever section, that is higher order thinking skill questions. 16th one. A factory was set up in an area which used to discharge its untreated waste down the pipe into nearby water body. After few years, the factory was shut down due to some legal action. The given graph shows the changes in the population of two organisms X and Y over time, before setting a factory and after it was shut down. Identify X and Y and select the correct option. So please see the graph, okay. So factory setup and factory shut down. So during factory setup, X is keep on increasing and Y keep on decreasing. So okay, when factory was set up, X increases, Y decreases. When factory shut down, Y increases and X decreases. So Y may be water plants or any aquatic animals, okay. But X may be any algae or bacteria, okay. So Y may be water animals or water plants, X may be algae or bacteria. So X could be bacteria, Y could be fish. Yes, option A is the correct option. Option A is the correct one, okay. 17th one. Which one of the following setup does not show that air occupies space? Please refer the option A, B, C and D. Actually, air has no fixed shape or size, but it fills every space it can. Okay, it fills every space it can. So first three options shows that air takes space. But last one, option D, simply blowing of air into the jar. Okay, it's the jar, glass jar. Okay, simply blowing into glass jar through straw. So A doesn't show air occupies space. So option D is the correct answer. Direction. Question number 18, 19 and 20 refer to the given paragraph and table and answer the following question. Priya took 100 gram each of three types of soil X, Y and Z in three separate pots with hole at the bottom. The amount of water that was poured over the pot containing the soil just before it started dripping from the bottom hole is tabulated here. So X 15 ml, Y 25 ml, Z 50 ml. Okay. So 18th question. The soil most suitable for pottery is AX, BY, CZ, D cannot be determined. So Actually, that for pottery we will use clayey soil. For pottery we will use clayey soil, so it must have high water holding capacity. Okay, so in the above table, X is loamy soil, Z is clayey soil, Z is clayey soil, Y is loamy soil, and X is sandy soil. Okay, because Z hold 50 ml of water, it has high water holding capacity. The soil most suitable for pottery is Z. Okay, option C. The soil suitable for growing watermelon and cactus is, so we know a cactus and watermelon grow well in sandy soil. So option yes, because it has more air space, it doesn't hold any water. Okay, so option X is a sandy soil. 20th, the soil that is a mixture of clay, sand and humus and is usually very good for growth of most plant is, we know the soil that is rich in clay, sand and humus or loamy soil. Okay, loamy soil will be found near gardens. It is very good for growth of most plants. So loamy soil is Y. So option B is the correct answer. Okay. Thank you, my dear kids. In our next video, we are going to see chapter 8, Earth and Universe. Okay. So if you like my video, please subscribe and like the video. It will motivate me and encourage me to post more videos. Okay. Thank you, my dear kids. All the best.